Hey guys, it's Iowa here again. Going to bring you a new strategy guide on the Max attack. This is a brand new attack out of Clash Heads, named after Max, one of their clanmates that was kind of the innovator of this. This attack style, it's freaking awesome. You guys are going to love it. If you don't use it, I think you're crazy because I think this is going to be the new go-to attack. Kind of like laloon was 6-8 months ago before air sweepers, before they adjusted the hit points on the cannons and archer towers, where you could come in with level 15-15 heroes and flatten bases. I think this is going to be similar. It might not be as overpowered as Go Laloon was at one point, but it certainly, I think, is going to be one of the go-to attacks right now. So in this strategy guide, I'm going to show you a few different versions of it. The basic premise is you use 4 earthquake spells to get your golems, whiz, and your heroes in to take out as many air defenses as you can and kill the enemy archer queen and clan castle. And then depending on how many air defenses you leave is how many lava hounds you bring. You bring a back end laloon. So if you take out 3 air defenses, then you're going to want to bring 2 lava hounds. You always want to bring 1 more lava hound, then you have air defenses remaining. So in this particular sketch that I'm going to do, I'm only going to sketch just one attack, and then I'll just kind of verbalize and walk through the rest of them. I even have a max attack with hogs that will show you a couple of the internet bases, and it works on, the quote anti 3-star bases, no such thing, but the meta bases, it pretty much works on any Town Hall 9. Like I said, you guys are going to like this. But anyway, back to this base. If you see here, one of the fatal flaws is at 12 o'clock, I can bust in and get my troops into the core. I'm going to put my 2 golems onto the side, the whiz behind, and then I'm going to take my hero straight into the core. And then I'm going to take out those 3 air defenses, leaving just that bottom air defense. And the difference between this and laloon, for one, it's the 4 earthquake spells, but you use all the spells on the front end of this. You use a poison for the clan castle. If you look at the troop combo down below, that'll kind of highlight that. You use a poison for the clan castle. You use a rage for when the enemy clan castle engages your kill squad. You rage those up, and then you put a heal behind, closer into the core, to keep your king and your archer queen up as long as possible. If the enemy has loons that pop out of the clan castle, you may want to drop that heal a little bit earlier. The last thing you want to have happen is a bunch of loons wreck your heroes right away. So anyway, on this one, after I leave the 1 air defense down there, I kind of send my lava hounds in an L-shaped fashion. And the reason I do this, I bring them in from long directions, is to soak up as many air traps as possible. And also, it has more defenses are going to be shooting in at the lava hounds, so it's a good distraction time to drop your loons. This isn't a spam loon attack. You still need to drop precision loons, 2 per defense as you go around. You can see I brought 18 loons here and 10 whiz. Let's say you were only going to get 2 defenses or 2 air defenses down. You'd want to bring 3 lava hounds, so you need to bring like 14 loons and a few less whiz. So that's kind of the basic premise. We'll back out and we'll get into the replay here. And so like I mentioned, I'm going to start at 12 o'clock here, put my earthquake spells down first. That way there's, in the heat of the battle, I don't have to, think of where I put them. They're already out of the way. My troops can start funneling into the core. Earthquake spells are 8 tiles wide. On this one, I didn't need to be that precise. I wasn't going 8 tiles wide with it, but on some bases, you're going to want to. So you're going to want to, plan ahead, zoom in, and make that precision drop on your earthquake spells. It's going to be really important for you on other bases. And like I mentioned, so we get this going, and I rage the kill squad, and then I put a heal in deeper into it to keep the heroes alive. You can see the Teslas and things are starting to pop into the core there. And so I'm just going to sit back before I start the laloon portion of this and let my heroes work. Let them take out those air defenses there. And it, like I said, it was a
good base that I was able to get 3 of them in. And so I get the lava hounds going now. And you can see there that last air defense was protected by a few Teslas, 3 Teslas. So I'm glad I had a little bit of health left in my Arch Queen to take some of that out. And then I just swarmed the base with 18 loons. I almost got some loons on almost every defense around there, so that it swarmed the base quick and took it out. It's a pretty powerful attack. They did have some air skelly traps there, and those get taken out by the lava pups. So I didn't have anything left. I already used my poison on the clan castle there. So we'll get this and fast forward here, and you can just see that the 3-star did happen. I think this attack, if I remember right, just a little over 2.5 minutes long. So awesome. I'm glad Clash Heads is developing something like this that we can take advantage of. So anyway, we'll get going into the next attack. This next attack's by Elo, one of our clanmates. If you've been watching the channel, he's an awesome attacker. He appears in a lot of them. And this is this base here, this is kind of a version of the split wall base, kind of a general-ish type of variant base. Anyway, internet forum base. And you can see there on the bottom, you got the 2 air defenses, a sweeper, the queen, and some expos are all going to be exposed once he gets in there and gets the kill squad going. So gets big value, out of this push here. And if you can see on the earthquake spells, he waited a little bit on this one. He wanted his golems to bang on the walls so his whiz could create the funnel before he went in. And that's something I didn't have to do on the last one. My funnel, I didn't need to create as wide of a funnel, and so I went ahead and put the earthquake down spell down first. So you're just going to want to judge that on a base by base scenario, whether you need to delay the earthquake drop or whether you can do it right away. If you have to use wall breakers to break through the first layer and then drop your earthquake spell, I say always drop the earthquake spell first in that scenario, and then you can let your troops wall breaker in there after that. And you see here, Elo put 2 lava hounds to the first air defense, and then 1 lava hound to the second air defense, and then just worked the loons around in a clockwise fashion, and just crushes this base. So, good job, Elo. You can see he's still got a whole swarm of loons coming there for those last defenses. Plenty of pups around the base to clean up, and we'll get this going and fast forward and just show you that he crushed it. And so I'm going to bring you guys several more attacks here, so bear with me as we keep going through these. You'll see how good this it really is.
Okay, I'll go ahead and just play a lot of them from this war. Here we have Mavia on number 17, and he's going to come in from the 3 o'clock area on this base and open it up with the earthquake spells, and you can see that that's going to allow him access to the core, to the queen, and 2 air defenses. And so that's why he brought 3 hounds, because he's going to leave 2 air defenses. And then you can see he's going to just laloon the back end portion, but he does it like normal. Sets up the funnel, rages the heroes, the kill squad, puts a heal on them, just lets them work through, take out those air defenses and the queen. And now the laloon portion starts with the 2 lava hounds going to the first air defense and the 3rd lava hound going to the 2nd air defense. And so we'll just, like I said, I'm just going to show a lot of these and fast forward, just so you can see the different types of bases. And like I said, this is a brand new strategy. It isn't like we've used it before. So you can see that it's going to be pretty powerful once we start working the kinks out of it. So good attack there, Mavi, knocking down the 3-star. All right, we'll go on up. 14. This is the hog one. Nope, sorry. 12. Maddie did the hogs on number 12 here. This is the max attack with hogs, and it's pretty sweet. He ends up with quite a few hogs left. I tried a hog one this war. I ended up getting like a 97%. I ended up failing it. I had this one stupid cannon kept me from getting it. But you can see there his earthquake spells opened him straight to the core again. He didn't even have to use a wall breaker. Then he ends up, this was a cleanup attack, so he was triggering off a couple of the bombs, getting the clan castle lure, so all that big group of loons doesn't wreck his king. So he takes that out, sends a max golem in, and then sends the kill squad in there. Does it just like the rest of them. Puts the rage down, then the heal spell, and just lets them go to work. And on the hogs, instead of the air defenses, if you can set up a route to set off any probable double giant bomb spots, that's what you're going to want to do. That's going to be the important part for the hog sets. And you see here, he actually did it a little bit surgically, dropped a couple of giants to tank because there is no heal spell. The hogs are going to take the full brunt of everything. You see, he ends up with, I don't even know how many hogs are there, 7, 8 hogs left. So with no heal spell, that's a pretty powerful attack. Good job, Maddie. We'll fast forward, just clean this up here. Okay, this is kind of similar to the Dragonflower base. The middle's kind of configured differently, but nonetheless, like I said, it could be a difficult base if you're not good with surgical hogs or different things. So we're trying out this max attack. Same thing. Like I said, I sound like a broken record here, but set the funnel, send the troops in, take out the air defenses, and he's got access to 3 air defenses, so that's why he brought 2 hounds. He doesn't end up getting the third one, but he has enough loons there. He brought 18 loons that he was able to take the base down anyway. So we'll get this in 4x, and you can kind of just see, he ends up wrecking it. He kind of runs out of loons at the end because he didn't get that third air defense, or the third air defense down. So he, that last whiz tower kind of got him, but he had enough cleanup troops and enough pups alive that he was able to get this taken care of anyway. Good job, Drowsy. All right, so we'll go to some lower level heroes. I know a lot of our guys are in the 20s, and you're going to be like, can I do this with lower level heroes? We got Dark Knight here. He's got level 15 heroes. And this is another base, the Holy Cross base, or a variant of it. I'm going to go ahead and put this one on its own video too, just because we see this base a lot. But he just opens the base up here, and he's going to bring the 3 lava hounds and the 14 loons. So he's going to take out 2 air defenses. And again, this isn't a complete max base. You can see the air defense levels, are only level 6 there. So, but that's, if you're a guy in your clan that has lower level heroes, that's probably who you're going to be attacking. You're not going to probably be attacking your top Town Hall 9s that have level 30 heroes and max everything. So, DK does a good job here of just, dissecting the base, kind of doing what the Moscree video showed. The same format. You rage and heal your kill squad, and you let everything work through. So like I said, I'll put this in 4x2, and you can see it's a 3-star. And if you're going to look for this one will be in the popular base beat section as well.
Okay, we'll get into DK's second attack. He had a 6-star war, which is awesome, using the max attack. And I'm going to play this one and fast forward because YouTube's limiting me to 15 minutes. So I have to get them all in, and I had to cut out another attack by Rob on the Dragonflower base. I will show that one in a base beat video, so you can look forward to that. You can see here that he does the same thing, though. It's just rinse and repeat. Rages, heals the kill squad, 3 lava hounds, and just wrecks the base. So if you guys are having luck with this, drop me a note in the comment, especially if you're able to get a 3-star doing this with hogs. If you do the max attack with hogs and you'd like me to come record it, I'd like to come record it and show other people, so there's more videos out there, more strategies out there, how to beat other Town Hall 9s. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have luck using this.